in the exam. So the best is the best you can leave some spaces, especially on top. You can leave at least 3-4 lines, 2 lines to enable for any error in case you want to put something on top there. Because some formulas, if you just adjust the table or you cut something in the table, some formulas will stop working. Meaning you have to redo almost the whole table. Okay?
Okay.
That's the reason why I usually advise to the output values. We can also put output values here. Then we merge and center this again up somewhere H. Okay. Output can have a different color as well. What color should we put here? Red look nice. Maybe this one. Okay. Also can make it bold. Can make it bold. Can make it bold. Then we come to okay. We can increase the font of this. Increase the font a bit, at least to 16. Okay. Okay, output values. So we come to, when we are done here, we start with the input values, okay? So what will be your first input here? We are calculating for a loan. So the first one will be a loan amount, okay? The first one will be loan amount. So loan amount will be added. We add processing fees and insurance. We get the total loan, okay? So we come here, we say loan amount. Loan amount. Loan amount there. Then this one can make it bold. Okay. Loan amount here. Let's start with a working figure. Let's just put even let's put an amount. You can put a 45,000. Okay. Okay, we define name. Okay. So how do you define names? The reason why you're defining name, the question says using absolute referencing. So when you're defining name, meaning you are absolutely referencing. So you define name, there will be no need of you to lock the cells, okay? When you define names. 2, there's no need for you to come back to the dashboard and look at that figure. If you know the name of that cell, you just type the name of the cell, and if there anything that is in that cell will come to where you want it to be. Okay. Okay. So the reason why, like the reason we give names to our children is because when we call their names, they should answer to their names and they come. So how do we define name? There are different ways of defining names, but the shortcut, okay, the shortest route, you go on formula. You go on formula there. You go and define. You've seen there's a name there. Define name. Name manager, if you want to delete some names, okay, yes, you can go on name manager. But if you go on define name, you just click on define name there. Then in the table pop up and it will say loan amount. Then just go on OK. Okay, just go on OK. You have defined the name. So if you put your cursor on 44,500 there, you just check on top of A there, on that box on top there, name box. That box is called name box. In that name box, you find the name of the cell that you have defined. It's written loan amount. Okay. We go to the next amount. The next thing is what? Processing fee.
Coach Innocent, I think I'm behind a bit. Just repeat on the define name.
Okay, define name. Click on the figure this amount you want to define. The 45,000. You go on formula, and then you go on define name. Define names. Then you go on define name under formulas. Okay.
Okay, it has come loan name.
Then you just go on OK. Unless if you want to change that name, that's when you can go and delete. But remember, when you're defining name, being between the spaces, you should put underscores. Or don't leave the space. Because if you leave the space, the name will refuse. And if you have already defined the same name, Excel will refuse to name the same name to different cells. Okay.
So the way it's written, loan amount is okay.
It's okay as long as there's an underscore there.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
So we come to the next item there. We're taking slow for the sake of those that are doing this course maybe for the first time, or maybe you are not very good at Excel. Okay. So that's why we're doing very slow so that we catch up. But we bear in mind that on 26 supposed to submit this assignment. So processing fee. Processing fees. Okay, processing fees. Okay, the next one there will be insurance. Insurance. Okay. Well, after insurance, do you have any fees that we're supposed to add to the loan from the question? Okay, processing fees. Okay, we don't have. So we just add them and find the total. Okay. So the next one after insurance, just the total loan. Total loan. Total loan there. Okay. So the processing fee and the insurance, they're supposed to be a formula there. So we'll come to them later. Let's go to the next ones. Which one? The next item. Let's list the whole table so that we just fill in. So total loan, then we can put loan amount requested, but though it's not important because you can't be given what you want at the bank. You are given what you qualify for. So I mean, loan amount requested. Okay. Loan requested. Loan amount requested. requested. Okay, the next one is net salary. The next one is net salary. Salary. Okay. What other information do we need here? Okay, debt service ratio. Debt service ratio, interest rate. Okay. Okay, debt ratio. Okay, then we come to interest rate. Interest rate. Okay. Then we period and the payment. Period, then the payment. Okay, period. Period, then payment. The payment. So this one you can either put it here, you can put it in them. You can put it both, in fact, if you want, but if you want, you can just put it in the schedule. Payment. Okay. This is a monthly payment. Payment. Okay. Then the last but not the least, the rejection or acceptance message. Okay. Rejection or acceptance. Rejection. Rejection slash acceptance. Okay. Okay, so we go back on top there, so to start putting the formulas. Okay. Processing fees. Let's go on the note. What does the note say on the processing fee? So on the processing fee, if you go on your note, they're saying that anything greater than either 25% or 25% of the loan, or
it's saying 2.5, not 25, 2.5.
2.5, yes. Anything that is greater than either 2.5% or the 350. Okay. So we go in our formulas there. Okay. We come here on the processing fee. Okay, in the we type equal sign if okay, equal sign if we tab. Okay, what do we want to put there as a logical statement? We are saying if 2.5% times 45,000 is greater than is less than 350, then what we want is we'll get the 2.5 times 45,000. You get the logic, right? So if the 2.5% times 35 is less than 350 kwacha, then we should get 350 kwacha. Okay, now we type. So equals if, so we say, because we don't have, or we can put it somewhere, but I would love the rate, maybe we put it somewhere so that for the sake of those who want to understand. Okay, maybe let's put the processing rate. Where can we put it? Let's put it somewhere here. Processing rate, the 2.5, maybe put it here. Processing, I will put it rate. Processing rate. Okay. Which is 2.5 percent. Can put even a percent there. 2.50%. Okay, let's also define this one so that we don't have to come back here. Okay, we have defined it, right? Okay, let's go back to our formula now. So, every time it's mangai. Okay, I've done 30 minutes already. So we're going to type the formula here, equal sign if. Okay, and we tab. Okay, we're going to say if this one, this 2.5, the processing rate, you can type processing rate there, times 45,000. Okay. Is less, okay? So we put a less sign there. Is less than 350. So you can type it, but would have loved to write it somewhere. Okay, but it means our input will be too full. Which one would you prefer? We type it here or we define a name somewhere there, down again? Okay, let's just type it, 350. If it's less than, if the processing rate times loan amount is less than 350 kwacha.
Hello, excuse me.
Yes, madam.
Are you able to repeat the formula?
For which one?
Starting from if.
I said you type equals if.
If.
Yes, if equals if, then you tab. On your computer there, just before Q, there's tab button. So you tab there. And then you type processing rate, the one, the 2.5 you have put down there, times the 45, the loan amount. Okay, we defined it. If that one is less than 350, then what result do we need? So you put a comma. What we will need is, if that one is less, then we need what? 350, right? Comma, 350. if you are less than, if you're going to have a less than 350. Okay. Okay. Are we okay there? Up to there, are we okay?
Yes.
Okay, then we start again, comma, if we tab, if again we do loan processing, okay, rate, the processing rate. This one, if this one times the loan amount, okay, if processing rate times loan amount is greater than what? 350. Is greater than 350. Then we put comma. Processing rate is 1 times 45. Okay, times 45. Then we can close brackets. Come again? Oh, okay, yeah, thank you very much for following. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we put 2 brackets until the last one is black, because the if are 2, so you have 2 brackets there. But you can, if the first one is red, the next one should be black because there are 2 if inside. So just close there. So it will give you the amount here. Any question?
I think just repeat. I think I'm a bit behind.
Okay. So where are you behind, madam?
Sorry, I'm trying to find some characters on my laptop. So I'm on the loan amount.
Okay. The last loan amount.
No, the first one after processing rate times loan amount.
If that one is less than 350, then what we are going to put is what? We want a 350 if it's less.
Okay.
Yes, then comma, if the processing rate times loan is greater than 350, then okay, you want something high. Then what we're going to need is processing rate times loan. That's the value we want.
Okay.
Then you
So
close
you're able to back the formula so that I'm able to see.
I do what?
You put back the formula on the board.
Yes, this is the formula here. On top there, I've seen it there. This one.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Any question? Time is flying. 40 minutes is done, right? So if you change the figures there and you find that 2.5% of the loan amount is lower than 350, supposed to give you a 350. Otherwise, if it doesn't, meaning the formula somewhere you made the mistake. Any question?
Just still copying the formula, sir.
Okay.
I've included everything on the formula, but it's giving me like a hash name question mark when I press enter.
Maybe you didn't define the name properly. Just check the name. When it gives you an error like that, just check the names the way you have defined it. Maybe when you're typing, you didn't type the name that you defined.
Me is giving me not trying to type a formula when the first character is an equal or minus.
And it has given you 1 plus something inside.
Yeah, yes.
Then in your formula, you didn't
Do you
put a
define-
comma. You didn't put a comma somewhere or a multiplication.
Kocha, in this case, what do you define? Is the processing fee
Yes.
itself or the column of the amount?
Just the amount, the 2.5%.
Okay.
So if you made a mistake, just go on the name manager there, you go and delete that name and redefine it. It
Yeah,
automatically,
you
the
see
formula, the
the-
formula would
The
recognize that.
syntax of this name isn't correct.
Yeah?
When I go to the 2.5%,
Yeah.
should I put a percentage on it or just type the 2.5?
The syntax of this name is not correct.
Yes.
Just check which one did you define? The